Hello, you should be able to hear me. Yep. Welcome along to the stream. If you're here early, I'm not sure. If you're not, then I'll say this again soon anyway. But we're going to be running through Jak and Daxter Deathless, hopefully. So I've made a save file already at 0%, so we don't have to sit through the cutscene. I like the cutscene, of course, but I just think for time, if we are trying to get this done within the 2 slots I've made, which would probably mean that we have one complete Deathless run, which might not happen. Um, I'm a little confident. I did a little practice run because I haven't played this game in a long time properly without just playing around with cheat mode stuff and that. And in my practice run, I died about 5 times, and I figured out a couple of trouble spots. And so my technique is going to be run through the game as efficiently as basically my main goal is to not die. Right? We're going to get 101 power cells, 101%. I think that equals up to. But we're going to primarily focus on not dying. So if that means backtracking every now and then, if I'm going across like Fire Canyon, for example, my main priority is going to be to get across, and then later on I'll backtrack when I've got more hit points. And to get more hit points, I will use the Rock Village, Precursor Basin, and also the beach, Sentinel Beach, in Sandra Village, because they've got green echo vents there. So hopefully not too much, but I might regularly stop upon there. And every time I save and load, I don't start with the full health. I start with 3 slots. So what I'm going to do is I'm not abusing that. I'm not loading a lot, but like tomorrow, for example, when we load back in, we'll have 3 slots instead of 4, and I will then take a quick trip to the one of the beach or the basin. We're going to go this 0% save file. Nothing's been touched. There's no playtime or anything like that. So let's hop in. It is 3 o'clock, 2 a.m. GMT. So let's go for it. So yeah. So as I said, the goal is just going to be to not die, basically. Yeah. So Geyser Rock. We're going to do this 100% now because there's no reason not to. Because well, let's be honest. This is a pretty simple location. Just going to turn down the volume a little bit on my end because it's a little loud. I'm probably going to turn playheads off, just for time. I forgot to do it already. So we'll do that now. Cool. So yeah, welcome to my first stream. I mean, it's not my first time streaming ever, but it's the first time on a Nostalgic 8 stream. Hope you like the setup. It's pretty basic, to be honest. But, I thought we'd start small and see where we go. And yeah, so this is just kind of the format. No comments on the sidebar, by the way. That's just reserved for that little space underneath Nostalgic 8 is reserved for like follows and stuff. But I will be reading any comments. Hopefully, I've got the page up, so I'm not really savvy with Twitch, but I'm sure the comments should show up as long as I'm on the page. I'm not actually watching the stream; it's paused, so let me know if the comments won't show up unless I unpause. But I'm pretty certain it does. Anyway, so let's get that power cell. It's been nice to kind of come back and play these games again. It's really been a long time since I've just sat down and casually played these games. Although I guess this isn't really casual, but I mean at the same time, it's been a long time since I've not been looking for things in levels like this cheat mode and whatnot, and just trying to understand how things were made. And that it's been a long time since I just played the games, and that's why I did that little run like I was talking about. I did a little while ago, like a month ago maybe, or maybe 2 months now. Gosh, I don't know. I had a little, there we go, 4 slots, little run through again just to kind of identify the trouble spots that I might have today with the Deathless run. And I identified Misty Island is definitely a trouble spot, but only because of those guys that shoot mouthfuls of, they kind of upchuck, I'm not really, whatever they're shooting, Dark Eco I guess, and but also because of these platforms that when you stand on them they will fall, and you're supposed to just kind of walk across them or roll or something, and I didn't realize that, so that's the kind of reason, like that reason in particular is the reason why I thought it was good to have a practice run, because there'll be things like that I just won't quite remember, because it has been that long. Like, I streamed these games back in 2018 for another program, and that's kind of what the trailer was made up of, not the recent one, but the one before that, and Yeah, but that was like the last time I think I played all 3 of the games normally, like as intended. But I usually jump in there every now and then when I think of a cool idea for cheat mode, like something a level to try out or something like that, you know. Yeah, but they are really they control really well. They're really tight. Like I don't know, something about the movesets just really like if I made a platformer game, this is some of the core essentials of Jak's movesets, kind of what I would want in mine. Also, though, like I played Ratchet, I played a lot of Ratchet this year. So like, oh, there we go. Rift Apart, Crack in Time, Tools. But a Crack in Time was super tight in its mechanics as well, like with the hover boots and stuff. So is Rift Apart, of course, the modern one. But yeah, I kind of forgot how like. Oh shoot! Whoa! I nearly lost a hit point because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so pay more attention is the lesson there. So I did get everything, didn't I? Yeah. Radio. Just gonna cancel the mic for a second.
Good training, boys.
You got the moves, eh, Jak?
Oh man, I miss this game so much. Like I wish I kinda wish like DLC was possible in some sense. Like even I know these are just emulations. I am on the PS4 one, by the way. But it'd be cool to have like some kind of like even if we had to pay for it like a little bit, like some sort of like DLC, and they could just use like the apparently they could just use lure files to append things onto this game. But then again, I suppose if you're doing that, you would need to like it's probably primarily reserved for things that you're fixing, more than like adding a whole bunch of content, because I don't know how possible it is to like add assets and stuff. I don't know. I'm not that savvy with that sort of thing. Cool. We're just gonna start simple here. We'll do the Yak Owls. Collect some Scout Flies. I feel like I'm sitting way too close to the screen. It's just had to set this whole like the second monitor up, and it's kind of it's not like huge, but it's too close. Anyway, nothing wrong with a little eye strain, right? Yeah, just some sort of new content though would be nice. I wouldn't even mind like a little like 3-hour VR thing reserved, like if it was just reserved for that, just something new. To be honest, I guess we're that dehydrated from Jak content, starved for Jak content. Yeah, but hey. Right. Oh, I turned play hints off, so Daxter won't date it. I'm used to Daxter saying, "Hey, go talk to the guy." Like if I'm to commentate over the game, then, you know. Anyway, let's go to the Forbidden Jungle and see what kind of mess we can make, I suppose. So I'm going to do Forbidden Jungle first, then I might even tackle Misty Island maybe, just so I can get it out of the way. It is a trouble spot for me. And we are trying not to die, but also that might not be smart. Maybe I should go Sentinel Beach, because it does have a Green Eagle Sailor, so, you know, it would be smart to kind of fuel up before we head over to the island. Anyway, I've got to pay more attention now, because things are getting a bit more serious now, you know what I mean? The risk of actually losing hit points here. That's not the challenge, mind you, not losing hit points, but the risk is definitely higher than it has ever been this far in the stream. So. The colours used in the Forbidden Jungle are kind of similar to me, I think. I think they are similar to the, I find them similar to the Lost Frontier colour palette as a whole. Like, it's real kind of dark green, and, like, if any levels in the Jak franchise look like the Lost Frontier, it's this level in particular that does. Like, mind you, Lost Frontier has some nice, locations. Like, the brink actually looks kind of pleasing from afar. Like, graphically, no, but I don't know, like the concept art or something about it's kind of nice. Like the concept of it. Actually, I'll get those later because we come back here anyway on the way out. I actually did a little run through of the Lost Frontier this year. Haven't finished it yet, actually. I got kind of sick of it, but probably about 75% through. I've only played the game maybe twice before that, like on launch year 2009 and then 2014 or something. Yeah, and I can't, like, I want to go through like a hero mode run and stuff, but I can't really stand playing it twice. It really annoys me, the whole game. It's not bad though. I like the eco powers. And I like what they're going for. The execution's kind of bad. Like the plane missions are cool, but they get kind of old, and for being like 60% of the game, they don't really offer anything new. Eventually they get really tame. Okay, we'll do the boss now. We'll come back, jump back around, do the vents on the line of eco, restore eco power. You know. To the village on the way back, and we'll go down there and do the fishing just before we leave. That's what we'll do. Jeez, what am I doing? I've never nearly fallen off that edge before. And that could have been the run. You know, get over the first death early, I guess, but nah, we're still going strong. Yeah, this area in particular is really nice. Just the Precursor architecture and stuff. Oh, I knew that would happen. That's okay, it's just one hit point. Something about this isn't going as well as my practice run the other day. But hey. I mean, we'll see how we go from here, I suppose. Music here is so good. Alright, so boss 1's in here, and then... can you call it a boss? I guess it's kind of like a mini-boss. I gotta sort this TV out, it's far too close and it's putting me off, I think. Experiencing frame drops. I'm watching the live output, it feels like there's frame drops here. This is on PS4, mind you, I didn't really notice that before. Probably is. I know there's PS4 dips pretty hard. I played on a PS5. I played on a PS5 last time, and it was actually pretty bad. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm not doing it on a PS5. I was thinking about busting out a PS2, but I don't have a good way to record PS2, nor PS3, because I don't have an HDMI splitter. So yeah, that's thoroughly annoying. Alright, I'm just going to trust my gut here and do the... See, I'm less... I'm really cautious of taking risks now. Like, I would usually just go straight for that, because there's not much risk usually, but dying ends the run, so... nerves. Oh, maybe, is death count? I guess death count's probably the way to... I don't know what to call it before. I was thinking, trying to think of a clever thing for the death count down the bottom of the stream there. Because, I don't know, death count sounds silly when you think about it. Like, there's lots of enemies that we kill as well, so it's like a player death count. I don't know. I'm just overthinking it probably a bit. Oh, jeez, that was annoying. Man, there's some serious dips going on right now. Dropping lots of frames. Oh yeah, I gotta go back and get there. I don't want to come back down here. Forgot about that. Okay. Good stuff. What I'm really worried about is the Jak 2 Deathless run. It's going to be a pain. I play that game all the time, although, you know, not often anymore, but like, it's my favorite game, so I know it pretty well. And I'm still really worried about it. It's just going to be doing it deathless. I was considering hero mode. I've never actually finished hero mode just because of the as a kid when I was playing it, it was like one of the only games I had, I guess. Um, I got stuck on the rail mission in hero mode. I'm gonna lose a hit point here, so I'm just gonna try and focus. Sorry. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. Ah, yeah. So you know, I got stuck on that rail mission because it's quite hard in hero mode, honestly. Uh, or maybe I had invulnerability on and I couldn't use it in that mission. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, nowadays it's just more of wanting to play other games and stuff because I hardly play games like enough, to be honest. For as much as I love the games, I don't play them. I still want to play Horizon. That's in my like play next list, but so are all these games behind me basically, and it's like so much stuff. Yeah, man. Nearly finished the jungle. How do you invert the camera? It's the camera seems kind of annoying. Where did we lose a hit point again? It was such a silly place. Oh, it was a lurker on the temple, that's right. Okay. Oh yeah, also if I fail a minigame, that's also the run, so that's actually a trouble spot in Boggy Swamp because of the ramp minigame. I failed it once in my practice run. But I think, you know, to be honest, that was just not having played the game in a while. It's not really hard, you just gotta keep on top of it.
I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you with Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge? There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
Playing the difficult fish minigame is really something, that one that was fun this year. I think my top score was 570 or something. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Here comes a big one. Hold steady. Steady, boy.
Wow, I nearly caught that eel. As I said, I should prioritize not dying right the jungle complete. we should take those ecos. We need all those ecos we can find. That's kind of the point of this run. Wow. I'm so sorry, I'm not that bad usually. I swear. Oh, when did I turn off the camera? I must have accidentally hit a hotkey. Sorry. Mic's still on? Yep. I was typing something before, it must have registered the hotkey. Okay, so I got that back. Wish the camera would stop playing games with me. There you go. I think that's about us here. It's pretty much the jungle. We just follow the lights back and the echo beam back, and then we get. How many orbs am I missing? 20. Seems like a lot. I really enjoy how they remade the HUD elements in the HD collection. That's the only thing that really brings these emulations down, I think, from that level. Like, these emulations, in essence, look a lot better in a lot of ways, except like Jak's hair and stuff, like texture stuff, but also the HUD elements as well. Like the scope here is just really rough. Is there really 20 precursor orbs on the way out? Did I forget some? I feel like there are 5 down here or something like that. Has that changed? Did we just click the little... Oh, they're Sandra Village orbs. I'm just trying to quickly think where I left orbs. Sorry. We are going for 101%, so may as well go get them. Yeah, that's probably a good point to keep in mind. 20 orbs probably means a precursor machine. Mentioned before, we didn't get the Yak Owl before. I was like, did the Yak Owl just walk out of the pen? I've never seen that before, but... Yeah, I thought they're in a locked state. It's like, what's going on? Obviously I wasn't paying attention during the cutscene and just imagined we got the orb, the power cell. Yeah, the camera feels like way more natural when it's inverted, which is, I think, the original setting.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain. For your gift, another power cell is yours.
Okay.